Hey guys, welcome to another video. This game is called Doki Literature Club. I guess it's a newer game, and it's rated. Some of the tags said psychological horror, anime, cute. So I think, and some people saying it was messing up. It says this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Great for me then. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Well, I just played Misao, so I'm good. And Misao was highly disturbing. I agree. So I wonder which one is going to be my waifu. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Depends if any of them are good material for that, but and you know, old enough for it. Let's see, new game. Okay. Red. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. I feel like it's sort of somewhat like a dating sim also. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Right. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, so me. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more, and more frequently I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, so you're the pink-haired one that I think I've seen before. Like, people talking about the game. Oh, she's that is. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I could have outran you easily. You said like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Red. Hey, I just seen that, that was made of a meme on a group I was in. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why? Oh yeah, she's that one girl that you could never see yourself being, with. She's that one friend that you friend zone. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Well, whatever you say, Sayori. Probably getting that name wrong. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Red, have you decided on a club to join yet? Let me guess, Doki Literature Club. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Me in high school. That was me. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join the club this year. That you would. Did I? I don't think so. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I didn't dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah, I'm like, oh, yep. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Me? Oh, this is so mean. I think they do that. They know who their audience is. Typical guys who likes games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried about how you won't learn or socialize or have any skills before college. Me? So me, that sounds like someone I know. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Yeah. Look at me now, I'm on YouTube. Not talking to anyone in the real world except for people on the internet. Hi there. Top of the morning to you laddies. I'm just kidding. You trust me, right? Also stealing other YouTubers' jokes, yep. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Specifically, the Doki Doki Literature Club, because that's what this game's called. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Maybe I'll try this little. You could... Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Sounds like Mandy. That girl's literally Mandy, if we was dating. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yay, no school! After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Duh, that's the best club. I wasn't even in that at school. I wasn't really into anime that much back then. Honestly, if there was a gaming club, maybe. And again, I didn't play games much either. I was too into thinking, should I date that girl? Stupid me. Wasn't even paying attention to school, too busy looking at chicks. Trying to date chicks. Don't take it the wrong way. Trying to have a loving relationship. The one that I had in a certain time, and I wanted it again, and I couldn't find it. And I wasted my time doing it. Just to clarify, I'm not like looking at chicks like, man, I wish I had her. No, I wasn't that kind of person. I was a shy kid who's like, man, I sure wish I had that girl. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Me when I sleep in. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Hey, you don't need to wait up for me, even if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, I don't want to come to your freaking literature club. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Of course she is. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in... Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Wow. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who's proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. True. Same. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. So we can talk about Dragon Ball Super and how Jiren is completely wrecking everyone. Why do you care so much anyway? Great anime, by the way. Have you been keeping up on Super? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And that's just to make cupcakes and everything. Oh, now you have me. Not really, though. I don't really care for cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Alongside. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake. Yep. Yes, let's go. Cupcake time. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, that's not worth it. If you said cookie, though. Oatmeal raisin. Yeah, that definitely. Chocolate chip good, too. Depends on how it was made, though. I did... cooked in the oven is best. However you cook it. I don't know how to cook baking, whatever. I don't know how to cook cookies. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you, Girl 1. Nice to meet you too, Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh great, she talks about me in the club? Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Red, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm just guessing what they'd sound like based on their looks right now. The pink-haired one already looks sassy. All words escape me in this situation. Same thing, except for reading what they're saying. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Is that really the first thing you think? I mean, yeah, I guess, sure. What are you looking at? If you wanted to say something, just say it. Sorry? Natsuki? Oh, well, that one has a name now. The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize, but she kind of looks like... sort of like... her hair reminds me of Monica. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like her, though, because she does not have the personality of her. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Hey, that's offensive to skinny people. No, I'm just kidding. No, it isn't. That's what people would think of me too. Because I mean, look at me. You probably can't tell, but I'm skinny. I just did the Trump thing. It was like that. She's also the one who made Cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, now I like her. I'm just kidding. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says... Wait, that's Sayori. Never mind. I thought it was the other chick. Sayori says that... Oh man, I don't know what she said. Whatever. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Why do girls have that name? Anime girls. Oh man, I can already tell. Fan base. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. What about the third one? And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Red. It's hard for me to distinguish which voices to give who. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Red. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Monica, that almost sounds like... I'll get the cupcakes. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Do I get to see what the cupcakes look like? Come on now, let me see them. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white... Maybe I shouldn't see them, it'll make me hungry. To foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated that look like little cats. Oh, I want to see them now! The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I want to see them! So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. So Yuri grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori takes her mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Wow. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Me! Oh my god, this character is just like me. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, so I always said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you, dummy. Alright. She's one of those tsundere types. She's like, Baka, it's not like I did that for you or anything, Baka. She's one of those kind of girls. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Like, whatever. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Ew. Cocoa and you'll get me. Or soda, even better. Soda. Pepsi. Pepsi. You can tell because it's blue. There's the Pepsi logo right there. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in... That's me, damn it. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Those are two things I don't like. Tea and reading books. Says the person says me while I'm reading a visual novel. I guess not. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy your offer to give me it, but no thanks. Because Coco's better. Yeah, Coco sure is. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Sayori made me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. That's exactly what I just said. Well, I haven't joined in the club yet, and Sayori really seemed really happy, so... Well, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Debate, huh? I wonder what that was about. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I was just thinking about that too. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. True, I like to play games and enjoy things fun and not too much talk. Politics, even though I do it a lot. On Facebook, at least, I do it. And sometimes I bring it here, but I try not to, because this is for gaming, not for learning. And if it encourages us to get a lecture, then I'm fulfilling that dream. No, I'm good. You're not really good at doing it. But it's not exactly because your fault, it's just because I'm not interested. Just say, not gonna record that much. Yuri also nods in agreement to whatever the heck was said before. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Exactly. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Right, sure. Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically... Wow, I can't say words. I've been talking too much. Except me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Right, same. So, Red, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, this, apparently. Stuff on Facebook, I guess. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. This guy's just like me. Manga? I don't even read that. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Maybe, maybe not. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I didn't. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh, okay, I get it. She's like, I get it. My favorite's a usual novel that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. You mean like this one right now? Breaking the fourth wall, are ya? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to them. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Oh my god, I swear she's breaking the fourth wall right now. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, and I ignore it. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lies add up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Same for me, except for YouTube, and Facebook, and video games, and anime, and politics. But you know, I like a lot of things. That's what she said. Stories with deep psychological elements, like psychological horror, like the genre of this game, usually immerse me as well. Isn't it a little amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, there it is. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level, very minimal, because I don't read horror books. Well, I read Goosebumps. Oh, and I think another one. No, I think that was also a Goosebump book. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. True. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? Well, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, I guess I hate you then. Oh? Why is that? Well, I guess... It doesn't have a reason, just like, oh, I hate that, but I don't have a reason. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... You don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Something tells me this girl likes me, my character. Your cupcakes, your poems. For a kind of for a girl with an attitude, she sort of is a girly girl, like, it's like Britney, or it's like Britney's attitude, if you know who that is. She comments on my videos, and she comments, she's in my videos, she's one of the people who comment, and the things, it's like her attitude with Mandy's personality of things she likes, especially with the pink hair. It's like, okay, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's sort of impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Why are they about me, my character, Red? You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? You're that or shy about what the content of it is. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Me, I do that when these, like, things that I do, except I sometimes share them, but usually I share it with friends. That's what Flip Ball Z was, sort of. Well, it started out as the drawings, footnotes, and then it to show the next story I wrote it, but not like you care. But that's what my channel is based on, was Flip My Ball Z, a Dragon Ball Z fan thing. I'm gonna start that again, eventually. If I can find a good way to record the DS. You must be willing to open up your reasons, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yeah. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe. Maybe if you share some of your words. You could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess same for yours, she's not too confident either. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Yay! Okay, I have an idea, everyone. When does the horror start? Not in Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Oh god, no. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Those two want to do it. Yeah, let's not. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Red? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Right. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. Yeah, go you. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, look at that, they look so disappointed, and she looks mad. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Red, you all, don't make me look bad. Come on, oh, you know what, I don't give a shit. I just keep thumbs upping the freaking camera. I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm not. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision where it's like this? Yeah, same here. I always felt like that too. That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Yeah, I know, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Cucked. He just got cucked. Pussy whipped. Oh, I don't blame him though. One by one, girls' eyes light up. Don't ask me why I don't blame him. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps around me, jumping up and down. Hey, come on, it looks weird, I imagine. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That's what I did say! I did say that! Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. God damn it. Thanks, I guess. My response exactly. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? No, I don't. Write a poem to bring the next meeting. We can all share. Martha looks over at me once more. I read that in her voice. I wonder if I'm gonna have to actually... I'll probably have to choose between some, or if he'll just make one on his own. Monica looks over at me once more. Red, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really press the class start, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I wonder what he means by that. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Me too, and it's not even real. Not really, though. Meanwhile, the girls continue, actually maybe a little bit. The girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Red, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sure, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart this club room and make our way home. Making my way downtown. No. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Which one should I choose now? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club with these four girls? Huh. I just noticed something different about the four of them. Not sure why. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to each one of these girls. if you know what I mean. Giggity. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. God damn it. Yeah, but... Oh my god, I actually have to write the poem! Holy shit!